Today is a pretty dang pivotal day to say the least if you all are looking forward to the free Omega Box that we can obtain at 3 billion takedowns. So before we get into anything here today, I know, myself included, it's pretty dang hard to worry about some of the more important things coming out right around the corner, i.e. Brawl Talk in 2 days. I personally have been infatuated with this takedown tally, keeping up to date with it and trying my best to accumulate as many as I can on my own accord. But I want to give you all a fair reminder, whenever a Brawl Talk is coming out a day before, we get juicy sneak peeks, the biggest sneak peeks by far leading into an update, and it's pretty much so tradition here on this channel, keeping you all in a loop to go over those sneak peeks and keep you all up to date with update content before we get the actual info. So of course, be sure to stay tuned for that video, subscribe up. I do my best here on this channel for this to be kind of that one spot you guys go to for update info pre, post, and during, so you all are knowing what's going on. So yeah, tomorrow should be really interesting for the Brawl Talk content and something else. Getting into our next bit of news, kind of this ongoing series we have here, keeping you guys all up to date with this Omega Box takedown grind as a community. I've been so dang interested in it. It's been one of the most compelling things to me personally, working towards a specific goal as a community with this very unknown thing. None of us knows what's going to be inside of the Omega Box, right? But we're at a little bit of a crossroads here today, everyone, and to be honest, I'm a little bit worried. If you guys caught yesterday's video, we had caught you up to date that we are at a grand total after yesterday, 1.848 billion takedowns. Of course, we need a grand total of 3 billion for that Omega Box, which I'm assuming everyone is the most interested in. However, as expected in yesterday's video, Saturday was going to be the highest total, at least on the weekend. We were able to get 746 million takedowns. However, today we were updated at 3 a.m. CST over here on Twitter that on Sunday we managed to get 682 million takedowns, putting us at 2.531 billion. I was almost 100% certain we weren't going to be able to get the 3 billion yesterday, even though it was on a weekend. Saturday is going to be the most popular day for people to play Brawl Stars by far, but Sunday getting pretty dang close to what we got in takedowns on Saturday. However, we're at a little bit of a sticky situation here. I thought and predicted that we were going to get the Omega Box by tomorrow, but it might be much closer than we're comfortable with here. So given our total right now, in order to get 3 billion by tomorrow, we need 468,403,179 takedowns. Now technically, throughout our time grinding out these takedowns, the lowest amount of takedowns that we've gotten in a day was 507 million. So it's definitely within reason that we can get this 468 million by tomorrow. However, I know for a fact when it comes to Brawl Stars and any mobile game or game out there that have concurrent players during the week, Monday is by far the least popular day to play an online game. The trend normally works where Monday is going to be the lowest, and then as we progress throughout the week, we're going to have more and more activity in any game. It's kind of what we saw with this progression here, with each day having a little bit more and more as we got closer to the weekend, right? And then the weekend, of course, having a lot higher takedowns. So I'm confident, based on what we've seen already, that we will be able to get that 468 million by tomorrow, but I'm just a little bit worried. We definitely have the whole fact that this can potentially be the last day for the Omega Box grind, so I'm sure a lot more people are going to be grinding because of that fact. But at the very least, I want to stir as much commotion around this last day grind here in this video today. We are definitely a little bit more on the minuscule side of things when we're dealing with hundreds of millions of takedowns and players for this total. But if I can offer like a 1% difference by encouraging you all to make sure to grind at least a little bit here today, I think it's worthwhile, because I definitely don't want, and I'm sure a lot of you guys don't want, the total to be like a couple 100 million away on the last day, so we have to wait a whole nother day, right? So let's grind this out, everyone. We can do it here on the last day. We all want that Omega Box one day before the Brawl Talk. We can do it, and then that'll lead us into the hype next day for that Brawl Talk, and of course we still have that Omega Box Daryl skin for free at the 4 billion mark. I mean, come on, look how freaking close we are, everyone, to that last milestone, 3 billion. It's like right there. Y'all already know I can't just wait back at this point idly by and let the community do it. As I've been doing these last couple days, playing much more often than usual, we're going to be doing our part here in this video today and get as many takedowns as we can. We're going to be doing wipeout because I feel like it's going to be some pretty dang fast takedowns and some enjoyable content on an ideal account here. We're going to be insanely high power level at very low trophies. That way we can just steamroll and at least myself pick up a bunch of takedowns here in this video. So let's get into it with a little bit of Daryl here. And the cool thing on top of this takedown grind is it doesn't feel bad if you're playing bad, right? If you die, it counts as a takedown on top of that. So we can just go in here, play our hardest, but if we die, it don't matter. So this whole goal is going to definitely be really, really helpful, being super hyper aggro. For you getting kills and the other team killing you, right? We're rocking the Mega Box Daryl skin here, mine as well, and we're having a good time. We already have 6 technically, but on top of everything, with the takedowns from the enemy team, we have a grand total of 9. Every takedown counts, even that one, dude. As we're passively getting these takedowns here during these matches, I gotta say, guys, this has been some of the most fun I've had in Brawl Stars in such a long time. The anticipation of a very hype update right around the corner, but on top of this, I have to say, this has been one of the coolest ways to unlock free rewards. I feel like we've never really had an experience like this, where we have like an implementation bringing everyone in the community together. There's been some strife in the community in the past when it comes to different type of gameplay, such as showdown gaming, 3v3, power league. There's a ton of different interests in this game, believe it or not, but this has been the first time where everyone has kind of come together for one goal to be obtained, and that is these free rewards. And it's been a really, really good feeling, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely hope if there is a time in the future where we get free rewards, I hope it's this same exact format, because this has just been an overall W experience in my opinion. I hope you guys agree with me on that. There's been nothing better personally, myself, just being interested in looking to see what the point total is every single morning, while on top of that, seeing everyone super enthralled with the takedown totals every single day, right? Everyone's posting about it over on Reddit. Everyone's being super encouraging no matter what your interest here is in Brawl Stars. It's been so dang enjoyable, dude. So yeah, man, we definitely need this more in the future. It has been insane. And the cool thing is this is actually one of the least efficient ways to do it here. We are up against bots. We're getting these takedowns, farming them, but you can also do this in friendly battles. I've been seeing like posts on Reddit and people grinding out these takedowns very strategically, like going into a friendly bounty game with 5 of your other friends and setting up a map where you just spawn in and it's a bloodbath. You're just farming kills over and over because it's going to work with that. In the Brawl Talk they had mentioned, or the video that kind of felt like a Brawl Talk announcing the departure of the boxes here in the game, they mentioned that this also works in friendly games. So it literally works in every facet of Brawl Stars here. So my goodness, the farmers out there who are doing solids for everyone else in the community, y'all are goats. But at the very least, if you also want to just have fun in the game on top of it, just hop into games, right? That's enough in and of itself. But dude, we are rocking and rolling. We are getting these takedowns today. We are already probably close to like 50 takedowns here in such a short span of time. But yeah, man, the gameplay here in this video definitely ain't super compelling or anything like that. We just farm in takedowns, much like I'm assuming a lot of you guys are out there as well. It doesn't have to look pretty. We just need those kills, dude. But while we're doing this, be sure to let me know what you guys are thinking about this whole experience lately in Brawl Stars. I feel like it's been a while since I've felt this way about the game in general. I've been playing Brawl Stars for like 5 years, and I don't think I've been this excited and interested in the future of this game, right? It's super compelling, and this update, I think, is going to have a good impact on the game. The Brawl Stars dev team has been doing so dang good the last couple updates. I think we can all agree the last update was a W. With the rework to the gears and the system that we have in place on that, just feels so much better right now. And now off of that, this next update is seeming to be a really good one as well for everyone playing. We were kind of in the trenches for a while. I normally try to be as optimistic as possible here on the channel to keep morale up when it comes to how fun we're having here in the game. But dude, after the power level 11 update when the gears were first implemented into the game, and the couple updates that were to follow, such as the Otis update and stuff like that, I felt like, you know, Brawl Stars was kind of in a lull, the whole game in itself. But dude, it's starting to kind of feel like we're kind of picking ourselves back out of those trenches as of recently, getting newer players to the game, back to the game, old players that kind of abandoned Brawl Stars just out of interest waning. It's been really, really cool and a fun experience for me, at least, seeing the people in the comment section saying, yo, I'm back. Yo, I actually feel good asking my friends or recommending Brawl Stars to my friends again. It's been so much freaking fun, man. But yeah, everyone, I think that's a good spot to end here in today's video. I bet you we were somewhat close to around 100 takedowns here in this video alone in the very brief gameplay. But yeah, everyone, it's basically do or die right now if we really want that Omega box tomorrow. I definitely do not want to be super, super close to that milestone tomorrow. So I know we can do it, even though Monday is going to be a little bit less popular in terms of people playing in the game. I think we can do it with the whole aspect of people knowing that the Omega box can come out tomorrow if we have the effort there. So best of luck grinding that stuff out. I'm going to be playing non-stop here today, farming takedowns, and hopefully, crossing my fingers, we'll be able to experience that Omega box here tomorrow. Of course, hope you all enjoyed this video here today. Hope you guys are excited for that Omega box potentially coming out tomorrow, and be sure to stay tuned for that Brawl Talk breakdown tomorrow. The Easter eggs that we get are going to be pretty dang wild if we've already had this much sneak peeked about the update thus far leading into it. I think it's going to be a really, really fun time tomorrow. So I'll be doing my best to keep you guys in the loop on that front. And yeah, this update should be fun as heck. With that being said, hope you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you all in the next one. Adios and take care.